This is from the Petty Corner. I'm Petty Diana, and today I have Iron Mikey, Michael-Michelle Brown here with me. She has a match coming up at Power Slap 13. She was originally supposed to fight for the title, but that match fell out, and now she has a new opponent. Welcome back to the Petty Corner.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. How was your vacation? I just saw you were in California and on the beach in Mexico.
It was so good. It was nice, a little refresh. They were both last minute. I just needed to get away for a little bit just because I feel like I've been so on the go the last couple months. So I went down to San Diego just to kind of still train, but really, be away from Vegas, kind of get some sun, even though there's no sun in San Diego. Then my dad was in Cabo and he's like, "You're in San Diego, you might as well come like hang out in Cabo a little bit," because I love training in Cabo. I have a gym I always go to there. So then I went to Cabo, trained, came back, had a meeting in LA. So then I drove from like Tijuana to San Diego to LA and then back home. And oh my gosh, I'm happy to be home. It was great. I feel super reset, but definitely happy to be home.
I'm glad you had that time to reset. When you went to the gym in Cabo, did you tell him like you're a professional power slap striker?
Um, no, because yeah, I feel like it's my identity and I'm super proud of it and love it, but it was kind of nice just to be there and like nobody, really know me and just kind of be away a little bit, but
No, I totally get it. I was just gonna ask like what they thought of it, but it's
yeah.
all right. But like I said, you were supposed to fight for the first ever women's title. Unfortunately, that fell out. What was going through your head when they called you to tell you that your match was not gonna happen?
When I saw Frank's name pop up on my phone before 9 a.m., I pretty much knew, that he was gonna tell me that. Um, I'm definitely disappointed because I wanted that rematch and that title shot, but it's really so out of my control that I don't want to have negative feelings towards it because it's nothing that I can change. So, kind of really right away, I told myself, all right, I'm going to be disappointed for a day, and then after that, I'm going to move on. So, I've tried not to think about it anymore, but I definitely look forward to having a rematch and that title shot in the future.
Yeah. Well, you can always find a positive in everything. I know that kind of sucks, but at least this will be a shorter match and it can get you a little bit more experience. So, experience plays a huge factor into it. But have they talked to you about what happens next? Like with a win here, does that confirm like when Paige is better that you and Paige will go against each other for a title, or they kind of just put that on hold for now?
But, they definitely reassured me that they still want that match to happen for the title. I think it's so up in the air. I mean, I don't know too much. Girl, like, I don't really ask too many questions. I just really show up, and if it doesn't directly concern me, I try to stay out of it. So I don't know exactly what happened. I really just know she's not able to compete right now. Everybody's hopeful for her to compete in the future, and I was told that I am still part of that conversation. So I think it's just about me showing up to this and getting that win.
I love it. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, you have to focus on the task that's in front of you. But like I said as well, it was a 5 round title fight. Now you only have to go through 3 rounds. So does that change your game up? Change your game plan up a little bit, or just still game plan going
I
forward?
mean, I definitely mentally going into it, it is nice to know that it's just three because, girl, after that third one, you don't want to take another one. I'll just say that. I think the game plan ultimately changed when my opponent changed because I had a game plan for Paige. I already know what she does, what I need to do, and pretty much keep it consistent throughout the rounds. Where this time I have no idea what my opponent does. I have no idea how she braces, how she slaps. So really, I need to be able to evolve. So my game plan this time is not going into it with the mentality I'm going to do the same thing every single round. It's all right after that first round. If it makes it out of that first round, I'm going to go regroup, think about it, and I am going to be able to adapt. And it might not look the same all 3 rounds, but I think I'm willing to learn as I'm going throughout the match.
I love it. And do you have any family and friends that local to Vegas or flying in to come watch you?
I didn't like my family and friends, every single one of them wanted to come, but that thing sold out so fast. nobody really got tickets. Um, but yeah, kind of disappointed about that. But I think everybody will be there to support. Oh, my mom got some tickets, so I'm glad about that. But as opposed to that, everyone will be there in like moral support
I love that for
or
you.
like support from afar. You know.
Yeah. And I spoke to your opponent earlier, and she told me like how you guys met and everything. Does it make it harder for you going in like knowing her, or it doesn't matter either way?
Yeah, maybe the lead up to it. Definitely on stage, doesn't matter who's in front of me. I am the right amount of crazy where I just have that switch, and when it flips, it flips. It really doesn't matter in the moment. Going into it though, I will say I'm not like, oh yeah, like I can't wait to slap her. You know, like how maybe I felt before to an opponent where I just am like, apart from power slap, apart from everything, this like just getting to slap this girl's gonna feel good. But I think I like her. I have a lot of respect for her. She's a cool girl. But, when we get on that stage, it is business. So,
Yes, I love it. And what are your final thoughts going into this match?
I'm excited. I love competition. I think I get another chance to compete. I get to prove myself. I think, some girls are over there talking about they don't know if I deserve the opportunities I'm getting. So here's another shot of me to, prove them wrong. And I do 100% deserve all the opportunities I'm getting. And ultimately, this match can do a lot of like negative for me if it doesn't go the right way. So I'm taking a really big risk accepting this and not just waiting for that rematch with Paige, but I'm willing to take that risk because I know that I'm going to prove everybody wrong. And, they might not think I deserve the opportunities, but I'm ready to show them on the 27th. I definitely deserve all of them.
I love that so much. I love that for you. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see you next week live at the Fontainebleau. Good luck to you, Mikey.
Thank you. Thanks for
Thank
having me.
you.